What's going on, everybody? Welcome back. My name is UnrealEntGaming, and joining me here today is my good friends, the COD Brothers Gaming and Fatal Brotherhood, Paul and Sean. And today, we're going to be discussing our theory on Dragon Ball Z Revival of F and taking Frieza's place. This time is going to be Majin Buu. In the previous episode, we discussed how it would be like if Cell took, Frieza's place, and a lot of people tended to agree and disagree on certain aspects. Now, I wanted to ask you guys, how things would have been different if Majin Buu was incorporated, because number one, I feel like it doesn't make any sense because technically Majin Buu is already on Earth and he's a good guy, right? So by bringing back, I don't know, per se, Super Buu or Kid Buu, doesn't that defeat the purpose of having that entire ending in Dragon Ball Z with the Spirit Bomb and the Earthlings helping out? So, what is your thought on the replacement of Frieza with Buu, and if it would be a much more fitting story to that?
Well, which Boo we talking about here? Because you got to be specific. Because
All right, let's
there's
let's
Evil
say let's
Boo,
say Kid Buu.
Super
Yeah,
Boo,
Kid
and
Buu.
Kid Boo. Kid Boo?
Yeah, Kid Buu.
Oh man, that'd be cool. I like Kid Boo. He's awesome.
But why? He doesn't stand a chance against anybody at this point.
I mean, wait. If he was to come back,
Yeah.
I think
As
he
a
can stand a
god.
chance. Everybody except for Goku, Gohan, maybe if they remove that bowl cut from him. Oh my god! And then Vegeta. Those are the only three people that have a chance against him. Vegeta with a slim chance because we don't know how powerful he is in this new movie.
Well,
That
he's pretty
insignia
strong,
though,
man.
that
That
insignia on
insignia.
his armor, that's what makes you think that you don't want to fuck with this guy.
Well, no, I mean absolutely not. He was probably trained by Whis and Beerus, but that's besides the point. The point is, if Majin Buu came back, would it defeat the purpose of having the Dragon Ball Z ending, the original one, or do you think there would have been something more to that? Because why would he come back and be foolish enough to repeat his own mistakes, even though Kid Buu doesn't really think? Let's say, for example, he runs into Beerus. Do you know how quickly Beerus would just sun Kid Buu? Like it wouldn't even be a proper, burial for Buu. Like he would
Wait,
just attack him once and that'll be the end of it. So like, how would that even incorporate? I mean, Beerus has no beef with Buu. So do you think he ever acknowledged that the fact that Buu existed at one point?
He prob-
maybe he hates Boo for doing his job. Like Beerus goes like from planet to
no,
planet
viewers
destroying
gave
shit.
him zero fucks when he met him. They just cared about the pudding.
But
Yeah.
here's the thing. It's like, do you think Beerus knows of Majin Buu's existence eons ago?
I don't think so.
Really?
Maybe
Why?
not.
That's a very interesting answer.
He was probably sleeping when it happened. Whis
That
probably
that is
do.
true. Oh, that is true. He could have been sleeping.
Okay, so you're saying that Beerus has no knowledge of this guy.
Because he didn't recognize the fat version of him, which is the finalized version when he met him with the pudding thing. So
Yeah.
Well,
Or
but you're
then
but you're
again,
saying
he could
Whis
have.
knows.
Whis probably knows. He always has that little smirk on his face that you just want to smack off. You're
Yeah,
like,
and Whis was the one giving Beerus all the information. Like he knew about all this stuff.
Okay. All right. So corresponding to that, would Kid Buu have any sort of significant effect in the movie? Like,
what I wonder is like, can Beerus mind control people?
I don't think so. Absolutely not.
That would be cool if like, oh, then again, if he made like his own
Going back to
pawns.
what Whis told Goku when he was fighting him, he was like, "Oh well, if you're able to dethrone Beerus, you can become the god yourself." And Goku said no. So that kind of raises questions, saying, was there anybody before Beerus, and if so, what happened that caused Beerus to be that next god?
If they
And
show us the process of how they're gonna bring Frieza into a buffed up state, they can easily do that for the other villains as well, right?
mm,
Probably. They
If it's
could.
something that's not completely unique, because how are they really gonna buff up Frieza to Goku's level right now? If they find a way that can be repeated and use that on either Cell or Majin Buu, imagine the possibilities
well,
there.
there's a theory going around that the Frieza that's shown in this movie is not the same Frieza that was killed by Trunks. It's a Frieza from a different universe who actually succeeded in defeating all the Saiyans and conquering the universe.
So heaven and hell have the same universe?
Well, Heaven and Hell you can't really debate on because it's an uncanon canon sort of thing. And like I said, guys, if you're watching this, comment in the comment section below if you guys firmly believe that Hell is canon or not, because a lot of people are saying that it's not because it was never shown in the manga, nor was it ever spoken about. But
This could be said for the same thing in real life. You got to make sure it's
I mean, no,
DBZ
and
hell.
that raises the whole debate on PyCon whether he's canon or not. So, but in the TV show we saw Frieza and everybody just watching them, So, by having Kid Buu return, like how do you? There's no way he can win. You know that for a fact. You even said it yourself. Gohan, Vegeta, Goku, and Beerus. Like those are the four guys that would put him down real quick. So, like absorption maybe or no?
Who would he absorb?
That's the question. It's like how can he and who can he?
Imagine
He
he
can't be
absorbed
He can't
Goku.
Beerus
absorb
for a week.
Beerus. Throw that out the window. He can't. I don't think that's.
But what if he was weakened to the point where he fell asleep like last time?
Who did?
I mean, not fall asleep, like fell. Or I mean, he didn't fall asleep. He couldn't blast
You want
anybody.
shrooms?
Beerus.
Oh, Beerus. Well, no, he wasn't really tired. Think about it. He was just messing around with Go. He knew the whole time. He was like, well, you're not really all that. So when I promised I'll destroy he got lazy. It's not like he got really tired and like sat down. He was just like, meh, I'll go back. And look what happened when he went back home. He was perfectly
Didn't you
fine.
say he exhausted all of his energy?
I thought he
That's
exhausted
bullshit. Because if
everything.
that's the case, when he ate that fucking wasabi, he was destroying planets. You saw that shit? He fucking went through like 9 planets by himself.
That's true.
And then Whis did to Beerus what Goku was trying to do the entire time, but he did it with one chop. He knocked Beerus the fuck out. So
Eh,
it raises the questions of Majin Buu, because could he absorb Beerus? Yes or no?
if Beerus doesn't wake up and he's still sleeping in Majin Buu teleports to his room.
That's actually a very good
Yeah.
very good
He does
analysis.
have instant transmission.
I just remember Kid Buu actually like he instant transmitted all the way to hell to find Krillin and Yamcha after they died.
Did he
Remember
really?
that?
No, he only teleported to the other world.
Yeah, Otherworld. That's what I'm thinking.
Like he didn't go to hell yet. He'd probably kill everybody in hell. But
That is true. That is true.
I mean, all right. So what would be your story for Boo? Because like, first of all, who would wish him back? Who in their right mind would want to wish this creature back?
Maybe Boo wants a little brother, and he's like, "Can I have my brother back?"
That makes no sense.
I know. I'm just thinking here. Okay.
Yeah, like all right, Frieza has minions. Cell would probably have like one of those crazy nutheads that probably believe that Herc could never beat him, so they want to prove it for themselves and they wish him back. Who the
That-
hell? Who the hell can you speak for Boo? Who can speak on Boo's part? Nobody.
Bobbity.
Bibbidi and Bobbidi are dead.
But they're with him, aren't they?
No,
Bobity's should be in hell.
they're all in
Like,
hell. So
yeah.
who on the outside world would be able to collect the Dragon Balls and want to wish this creature back to life? See, makes kind of like no sense. It's
Uh-huh.
like who would want to wish him back?
And
Like,
not anybody. Nobody's supposed to be able to remember him too. Because
Remember how if Boo gets angry, he creates another Boo?
No, that's only if you're. That was only implied for Fat Boo.
Yeah, Fat Boo. What if he does that again, but now it's like a new Boo? Like
Well,
even
Vegeta
stronger
said
than
the same
before.
thing, but I don't think that evil exists in him anymore. Don't you think?
yeah,
If
he
he's
got it
angry.
all out in therapy.
Yeah, he no. It's not just therapy. He got it all out. Period. I mean, don't you think like that?
No, Hercule told him he's never allowed to get angry ever again, or else he could create another monster.
He could,
Yeah.
but even if
And
he
then
could,
if it goes like the same events, then you'd get Super Boo, which Super Boo is definitely much more smarter than Kid Boo,
oh,
which would
absolutely.
make more sense if he wanted to aspire to be a god.
Well,
Super Boo was probably my favorite, in terms of like in smarts.
yeah,
and
yeah, yeah.
knowledge.
Oh, yeah. Especially when he fought Gohan that entire time, he was actually very, very conniving.
Definitely.
But all right, I'm trying to think here. It's like it's pretty hard because Boo's a great character, especially with the whole absorption and regeneration gimmick.
Ruthless.
Yeah.
Kid Buu.
But
Absolutely.
He could do the whole thing like
all
you
right,
said with
so all
Cell.
right, so removing Kid Buu out the picture instead of it being Kid Buu, what if it was Super Buu? How would you play that story off now? Remember, he doesn't know instant transmission yet, so
Absorbed everyone in hell first, and then
you said the same thing about Cell.
yeah, he could do the same thing.
Why would he do that?
That would make him weaker, actually. But couldn't he rip dimensions?
Yes, he can.
Oh yes, he could rip dimensions.
But you
What
have
if
to really get him fucking mad enough to do that.
I mean, that was in the death battle, the Kirby death battle. He ripped out of Kirby's stomach.
We're
so
not
he-
talking about the
No,
death battle.
like the time chamber with Gotenks and Piccolo.
I mean, but look at what they told him. They were like, "You're stuck here forever. There's no way out." And he was like, "No chocolate." And Piccolo's like, "Nope."
Well, I think that's a good enough reason for him to escape hell. There's no chocolate in hell.
That is true. Well, I mean, and it would be very interesting to see Boo and Beerus because Beerus loves food, and so does Boo. So it's like Boo wants candy and Beerus wants the same thing. But what I'm trying to figure out here is like many people said that Cell wouldn't be a good enough candidate because he's pretty much like a ripoff. Like he's not his own being. Like he's not ruthless and conniving as Frieza. Boo, on the other hand, he is ruthless. He is conniving. But how would the story make sense? That's what I'm trying to ask you guys. How would you mismatch that? Like how would you replace Frieza with Boo? Boo comes back. Boo gets his ass kicked.
Who? Wait, Frieza is gonna get brought back by his minions, right?
By his minions.
And
Well,
then
actually, wait. Before you say brought back, we don't know what kind of Frieza this is. We don't know if like this is the original
Yeah.
one or if this is whatever. But yeah, Frieza, the generalization of Frieza. Yeah.
Oh, so if they mess up the wish and they ask, "Can you give us Lord Frieza?" They might Shenron might give him a different
Well, remember
universe.
what Beerus said. He was like, there are parallel dimensions. There are other universes that have produced warriors even stronger than us. So I'm not trying to say that Frieza is one of them, but for him to be holding Vegeta by the throat like that in that picture,
Why
especially
does he
Vegeta,
always pick on Vegeta?
fucking Vegeta, at that point in time, Vegeta's so damn strong. All he needs to do is just slap fucking Frieza, and that'll be the end of his life. But that raises a lot of questions. It's like he really has to be that strong to fight off a base form Vegeta like nothing. Including Goku, if you saw the trailer, like they were battling it out, and Goku was like on the floor, dirt, fucking bloody and everything. So like, what the hell happened?
I don't even know how they could do that. Frieza, does he really deserve to come back,
Yeah,
or would you prefer like a new bad guy?
I mean, yeah, a new bad guy, but same thing goes back to Majin Buu. Why would you want Majin Buu back?
Because with Frieza, we were expecting Battle of Gods 2 with more new gods. We're
New
getting
And
God,
that's
yes. Like
that's what I'm trying to say. You never know what's gonna happen because what if nobody's able to beat Frieza? What if there's a new god that emerges and he's like, all right,
so
enough is enough.
so you're saying that if he comes back as a god of destruction, another god of life is gonna come and balance it out?
Possibly, if Beerus and Whis are down for the count, they can't defend their own
You know what
universe.
I read? I also heard people saying that Bardock might make an appearance. If there's a chance, we hope that
That's
he might make it.
why.
Like
but wait, is Bardock canon? Bardock is canon, right?
it's
Well,
debatable.
it is
Debatable.
debatable.
Very debatable.
Very.
What about the whole sending him to the different universe thing?
That one is even more debatable because that's
Oh, fuck.
That
bullshit.
one never made sense to me because like how can a blast like that send you back in time?
Yeah, it doesn't
If
make
that's
sense.
true, then all of Goku's blast against versus Cell versus Kid Buu should have sent them to
Oh well,
different
yeah,
dimensions.
but that's like saying Kid Buu is like somewhere in a different dimension. Then it makes no fucking sense. But
It's
as much as you're questioning why bring back Frieza, I'm questioning you saying why bring back Majin Buu when he just had his moment.
he was the ultimate villain.
He was. He's the one who ended the
I
series.
honestly I hated Frieza. That's the least favorite saga for me.
Oh man, I don't know about that, man. Yeah,
Akira
Buu was
Toriyama,
the one that ended it, but they could have gone in so many different directions.
but I like what they did with it because they brought out all the stops. Akira, he brought in Super Saiyan 3 fusions, more Saiyans. Uh, he got everybody buffed up, left and right,
He
new
brought
tricks and
Gohan back
tactics.
from being a
Yeah, but
nerd.
there was no meaning for some of them. For example, if Gohan was back, right? He got revived after being killed. Knowing that Kabito Kai had Dende with him, I mean Dende could have easily recovered Kabito Kai's power. Knowing that on your planet there are two Saiyans dying, why couldn't you be smart enough to go back to Earth, grab Gohan, and bring him back to the fucking planet where they were fighting at? Do you know how quickly Gohan would have stopped that fight?
He had his moment though. They gave him his redemption.
Exactly. Akira doesn't know when to give somebody their moment or not. Like, for example, I felt like Battle of Gods. Yeah, God Goku had his moment, but it wasn't as significant as having Beerus's moment, because Beerus was dominating everything. Like, it was awesome to see that. And in the end, everybody was like, "Oh, Goku's gonna kill him." No, he didn't. Goku fucking lost. And
Goku was chilling right outside there watching Beerus kill everybody.
like,
Go give
like
up.
fucking Goku, he didn't win in the end, and that was a satisfying feeling for many because they're getting sick and tired of Goku like always winning. When in fact, Goku never won as much as people think. Did he beat Frieza? No. Did he beat Cell? No. Did he beat half the guys that he fought? No. He didn't even kill fucking Broly. Punched him into the fucking atmosphere. Broly came back, even though it's not canon. Still cooler, same
I
thing.
wish
Blasted him
Broly
into the
was
fucking
canon. I
sun.
wish
Came
Broly
back.
were canon.
It's like most of these dudes that Goku fought, he never really killed except for the exception of Buu. You had Gohan do most of the work. You guys remember when Gohan punched fucking Frieza once in the stomach, and that was the end of the fight?
That was when he got pissed off, right?
No, yeah, no, that was when I believe it was Janemba when everybody came back.
Oh, that one, that one.
Oh yeah.
Gohan flew through fucking Bojack and everybody. He punched Frieza so hard in the stomach, Frieza was dead, instant
I remember
KO.
the BoJack movie where Gohan just like straight up just like side punch one of those guys and
But that's what I'm saying. It's
evaporated.
if Boo came back, he either has to absorb one of the gods, or he has to like absorb somebody. Because there's no way There's no logical way this dude can fucking just fight everybody like that. It's just not plausible. It's impossible.
But wait, when Buus absorbs someone, doesn't he weaken his strength?
Well, did he get weaker when he absorbed Gotenks? No. He was able to compete with Gohan.
He's supposed
He
to get
absorbed
weaker.
the Kais, and that's when he got weaker.
He's supposed to get weaker, but when he absorbed Ultimate Gohan, that did not get weaker. That was his strongest form.
No, of course, because look at the amount of powers he had. He absorbed Gotenks, got stronger. Absorbed Gohan, got stronger. If he actually digested Vegeta, it would have been stronger. So it's only a cycle to go up. It seems like every time he absorbs a Kai, he goes down.
Well, the Kais were never really that strong. Right?
Exactly.
A person that's too good-hearted. That Kai was way too
I really can't see Buu absorbing Beerus. I think Beerus would wake up quick enough to even like, because remember what King Kai said, like these dudes, they can pick up the vibration in the atmosphere before you can even move. Like they're so good. There's no way. Like perfect scenario, even a lot of people talk about this. Oh, if Vegito was in the film, he would have made a difference. No, he wouldn't have. He would have maneuvered his way around Beerus, but Beerus would have detected the fucking vibration in the atmosphere so quick he would have knocked him out.
So this is what it comes down to. In the new movie, do you think it's going to be the straightforward Goku versus Frieza type of thing? Or is like Vegeta going to have a really, really significant role? Even though he said that many times with the insignia on his chest that represents that he's ready to fight. Do you think it's just going to be like a showdown with straight up Frieza, or somebody else is going to take him?
I think that there are going to be a lot of mini battles. We're going to see the Z fighters fight the henchmen on Earth.
So like an all-out war.
There is an all-out war.
I just want Vegeta to become a god already. He deserves it.
I mean, we're going to see a lot of mini battles, and I think eventually the mini battles are going to lead up into like the one big finale. But that's the thing. Who is going to be the hero? Who? I feel like it's not going to be either Goku or Vegeta.
It can't be Goku again. It's not going to be fair. And I don't want it to be Gohan if he has that weird look. And I don't want it to be Krillin while he's in that police officer shit.
I mean, would you be upset if it's Beerus?
Time to shine?
If it was Beerus?
Yeah, would you be upset if Beerus was the one that finally killed
I actually like Beerus. He's like my new favorite.
No, he is. Oh, I have a weird feeling that Whis is going to fight in this film. But, like, Whis seems like a pacifist. Like,
yeah, he seems like he stands in the background.
Like, it'll take a lot to get that dude to fight. And I think something's going to go down where it's going to pressure him to fight. And he's just going to rip ass on everybody. I don't know. Majin Buu's a good topic, but...
Wait, isn't Goku's mom supposed to be revealed in this movie?
Gine? No.
No, they just talked about her. They also revealed, like, Android 17 to 18 names and shit like that.
Yeah.
It's not...
But let us know what you guys think in the comment section below pertaining... Majin Buu taking Frieza's place, if you guys agree or disagree. I personally, I would disagree because of the Dragon Ball Z ending. I think that'll really defeat the purpose. It's like, you went through all of that for nothing, pretty much. But, I mean, he would be really cool to see, like, him actually coming back, like, fucking with that crazy look in his eye, like, oh, crap. But then again, you do have the gods on your side, so it's just like a lose.
Vegeta was scared shitless of Kid Buu.
Who?
Vegeta. When he had at the end of the series after they killed him, he wanted to kill Fat Buu so badly because
I mean, he got his ass whooped really badly. But that goes back to Super Saiyan 3 Goku. Look what Beerus did to him, and SS3 Goku was able to keep up with Kid Buu. So imagine if that was Kid Buu's place. Kid Buu would have been throwing all these shots, and Beerus would have been like, "All right, are you done? Because I'm about to end you right now." Just logically speaking, man. But let us know what you guys think in the comment section below. Thank you all for watching once again. And stay tuned for more. If you guys are fans, subscribe. Leave your thoughts in the comment section below. And the three Saiyans, the three amigos, myself, the Car Brothers Gaming, and Fatal Brotherhood are going to see you guys in the next episode. Take it easy, everybody. Peace.
Later, guys.